A lot of positivity off that last track right there from the Underachievers. Their track Amorphous featuring Portugal, the man. Yes. Well, it's getting very, very late into our evening, that sort of bit right there, and it's almost time to go, but we still have a couple of moments. Let's sit back, let's enjoy ourselves. How are you? How's it going? Yeah? Oh, well, you know what? Terry's not going to put up with that kind of talk, honestly. It's not me, it's Terry, looking over there, lurking. Yeah, I'm looking at the clock, too. It's almost time to go, but not yet. You know Terry. Oh, boy. Well, I've been trying to figure out lately where this world is going and that sort of bit right there, and I've been trying to understand the rules, because obviously the game has changed quite a bit recently, and I'm still not, caught up with all the regulations of this post-truth society, and it's confusing me a little bit. Simple things, let's see here. Okay, let's take Trump, for instance. I thought you were supposed to release your taxes and, to ensure that you don't have a conflict of interest with your personal businesses and, being able to write your own legislation. You weren't going to be in charge of your own assets, which I guess technically they aren't, but that's another thing entirely. But, one thing that really bothered me, and it just seems so inconsistent, what I thought the new rules were, at least, so you don't have to, release your tax forms, that sort of thing, and frankly, it's probably best that we keep that whole criminal activity and all that money he stole from the government in a vague sort of connotation. Otherwise, we might be doing something a bit too hasty, if you understand what I'm meaning. And that's not really called for in particular, not certainly at this juncture at least, but it does strike me as peculiar when he didn't release his swim times. Being an individual who has bragged about sexual assault, that sort of thing, I thought that it was now customary to then release your swim times along with that information right there. And so, I think I speak on behalf of America and possibly the entire, world when I say, hey, Mr. Trump, where's your swim times, man? Alright, we know you like to touch people inappropriately without consent. I want to see those swim times. And I will not let down until I see your swim times. You know what? That might be a bit too harsh. That might be a bit too much. All right, Trump, here we go. As a consolation, as a compromise, how about you just send me a photograph of you swimming? All right? That'll break even for me. If I can get a picture of you in a swimsuit in a pool, that will make my day right there, honestly. I'm imagining it right now, and it's probably like some sort of walrus with only one flipper, sort of swanning about in the pool, just drowning right there. That's how I'm picturing Trump in a swimming pool. Oh my god, that would be amazing right there. I might have to get busy with Photoshop this weekend and see what I can do with playing around with that imagery. That, or it might make me incredibly nauseous. I didn't think about that either. Yeah, maybe some things are best left to the imagination. Or, oh god, no, get it out of my head! Get it out of my head! I need some sort of, eye wash thing. I need a mental wash. Terry, tell me something funny. Okay, that wasn't funny at all. I don't know why I went to you for that sort of bit right there. I should have just gone with the internet. I wonder sometimes why you're here. That's all. It's just confusing. Oh, boy. Well, I have a couple new ideas that I wanted to throw towards the show, that sort of bit right there, and I would love your feedback on that. And we could be in communication right now. I don't know if you knew that. Yeah, we could have conversations, not even just tonight, not on Thursdays. We could have them throughout the week, that sort of bit right there. Only thing, you do need to get on the Facebook page and like the Teej, and then I know who you are, you know who I am, of course, and then we can have a communication, and, it goes on to, all sorts of different bits that could be done right here. I was thinking of a cooking segment. I made a delicious dessert the other day, and I thought, hey, would that be something that, the audience would enjoy? That sort of bit right there. We could make it fun. We could even turn it into a video series. I don't know, but I'd love to hear your thoughts about that. In addition to the fact that I'm always looking for new music. Always looking for new music. There's too much coming out right now for me to be able to find all of it. And although most of it's shit, there's a lot of good stuff out there. And I am always flabbergasted by how I didn't know this band, or I didn't know that band, or, my god, how long did it take me to start listening to Goldfish? That's embarrassing. See, I should know about this kind of stuff. So if I'm not playing something that you want to be hearing, let's get some messaging going on right here. That's Teej, the Teej, T-E-E-J, on the Facebook, the Book of Faces. I'm not spelling the, okay? I know that some of you get wigged out by the fact that I don't spell that, but I think that, call that the requirement. If you can spell the word the, then you're cool enough to be friends with me. That's not too much to ask, right? Awesome. That's what I thought. I like that attitude right there, personally. Great. Well, what else do we have to... Oh, we didn't cover this. Hawksworth Blood Center. They're still doing donations. As far as I'm aware, you can still sign up for appointments tomorrow. Highly don't recommend that you go skiing after you've, donated blood. That does not sound like a good mix whatsoever, honestly. You just get too tired and then you pass out on the hill. Ugh. Not to mention, you're not supposed to exercise, 24 hours after you've donated blood, and skiing is a lot of exercise. It's great exercise. I love every second of it, but it is exercise nonetheless, and you feel so great afterwards. Ugh, I can't wait. I'm going there tomorrow. I can't wait. Oh, boy. Yeah, it's your last chance to donate blood with Hawksworth, so make your appointment tonight if you're up for it. And, important note here. It looks like they are completely booked on the vampire appointments. So anyone who was planning on heading to the basement of Zimmer tomorrow and doesn't have an appointment already, I'm sorry, you're probably going to be turned to leave. So I'm just trying to get that information out there. I don't know if any of you been in the basement of Zimmer the past week, that sort of thing, but I stopped by and oh my god, it is so great to see that many donations going through right there. And from a vampiric population too. They really, really do strive to, help out the average individual right there. And I do admire them for that. So thank you to all vampires that decided to go out and donate blood this week. It's always going to a good place. And to all the rest of you who donated blood, thank you as well. It's always in high demand, and it's very important that, it's such a small thing to ask more than anything else, and it's nice to know that we have something like that in reserve, in case the worst should happen. Well, that seems to be the show. I mean, we got a minute left, and everything's been taken care of. We got the sponsors in, we got the Hawksworth Blood Center, we got the weekend all summarized up, so, I guess without further ado, it's time for me to say what you need to do this weekend, which is, of course, to go out, do something awesome, do something positive, inspire somebody else to do the same, listen to some crazy-ass music, dance your ass off, and then get onto Facebook, like the Teej, and let me know what you're listening to, seriously. I'm missing stuff, obviously, and I would love to know what's going on out there in the world as well. So that being said, get in touch with me, but more than anything else, after all the craziness is said and done, we're back to live on Monday and talk about it. So, it sounds like a plan, right? It sounds like a good time. I will see you on the slopes in the meantime, and until the next time, I love you as always. Have a fantastic week. Have a fantastic weekend. And good night. There's one last song for you by Spoon. They Want My Soul.